Today I have a special shave. Jasper the Cerneco, and I'll get to that in a minute, sent me on Instagram, sent me this to try out. This is a dated between, let's see, what did I say, 1964 to 78. And it has a puck of soap in it, which is in water right now. I got it blooming. And this is the first time I've ever used the Old Spice. Very excited about it. It smells pretty good too. At first it didn't have a lot of scent, but I think just the age kind of mellowed it out. Probably when you get down into the puck a little bit, it'll be better. I'm gonna be using the brush he made me. That's a copy of an M7. I call the Zeus, the silver tip badger in it, and just at that time setting is my Gillette Slim Adjustable. This is a K1, which means it's made in 1965, and I got it loaded up with a pole silver. It'll be the first shave with this lovely blade. I hadn't shaved with a pole silver in a little bit. So let's see, let's get started. Let me put this bloom water on and get my brush out. See if we can load it up. Rub this bloom water on. This is what the puck looks like without the bloom water in it. And it's indented, and I'm just wondering if that's just for the process of putting water on it. Kind of curious. I was going to shave with this, since it's an older soap. I was going to shave with it probably over the next few days to see if I can get the layers of old off and get down to the fresh soap underneath. I kind of read you got to do that. I just wanted to get the very first use of it on here, just to show what happens when you get an old soap like this. And I was saying Jasper the Cimarron. I've always had a bad habit ever since I started reading of only reading, when I read a book, reading the start of the name and never even glancing at I just glance over the last part of the name. So I've always made up my own names when it comes to reading books. I'll do it with first names too. But it's something I can remember. Jasper the Cimarron, if I was reading a novel, I'd just see that name and that would be it. But I looked this morning how he does it, how he suggested doing it with a badger brush and blooming. I kind of noticed it's a Cerneco, Jasper the Cerneco. It's his dog, and I'm wondering if that's the breed. So this evening, before tomorrow's shave, I'm going to look up, see what a Cerneco is. Kind of curious. All right, let's try this out. That scent's really coming out now. I know people of old, when they use this, actually built the lather in the mug. A lot of people did. So maybe tomorrow I'll try that with a board brush. Tomorrow or the next day I'm not even sure the ingredients of this. I really don't get a hint of well, it kind of feels like a tallow based, but I'm not sure if it is or not. I'll I'll try and put the ingredients down in the description. One thing I am liking about this is it's kind of pasting up for me. I like it pasty. I can tell it's kind of an older scent, and the scent's kind of died away because the scent feels like it's wanting to push through, but but I'm still getting this great kind of scent of it. Getting some spice like the old. Oh, I have vintage Schulten's Old Spice. That's what I'm going to finish this up with. That's the old version. It's not the new. I do have the new, and the American and the Indian. Indian smells a little bit more like it. They just don't last as long. This is the old. I'm going to put just a little bit more water out now. I would shave right now, but let's just see what happens. This is just for the audience. Watch it kill the lather. This worked up a lovely lather. I was gonna shave next few days. Shave with the razors around this area. You know, in between that I have. In between the 60s and 70s, and I don't have many razors that are 60s and 70s. This barely jumped in there into it at 65. Gillette Slim, adjustable. I have it set on the 7. I'm gonna try that today. And I thought about jumping it all the way up to the 9, but I got a meeting today. I don't want to go in there with my face all bloody. My favorite setting on this is a 5 or 6. But I still enjoy a 7. But why I'm putting it a little bit more aggressive, I just wanted to check out the cushion and the protection this soap has. Man, it's pretty good. I think this is the first vintage soap I've shaved with. Pretty excited about today's shave. Everything I'm using today is old. That's pretty neat. Getting that spice, a little bit of sweetness. Now, the Old Spice that you get today, especially here in the States, with like from Walgreens or something, is nothing like the old. I remember the old. In fact, I wore some of my dad's. Good trivia question. What razor did Sean Connery use in James Bond? Ah, see now. Terrible impression of Sean Connery, wasn't it? Kind of nicked myself. Got my angle wrong. Put a little septic pencil on it for a second. Usually have a better shave if I go ahead and, if I ever nick myself, go ahead and stop it. Then proceed. The TTOs have never liked me. The Aristocrat 1950s slim adjustable, not slim adjustable, super speed. And for some, well, I can shave with did I mention the Aristocrat? I can shave with Gillette Slim or the Fat Boy. If I put them, like I said, down on lower setting around 5. I don't know, TTOs, the twist to open, have never really provided the best of shaves, like a smooth shave, like a Gillette New or something. Now Chic has a Corona. I ain't shaved that in a while. I might pull it out tomorrow. It shaves me like a Gillette Tech. It's a beautiful shaver. But just like with any of my other razors, my SEs included, probably if I stuck with one and shaved with it for a while, I'd get wonderful shaves. The angle, I have to hold it just a little bit different. Or it seems like it does. I guess because the head's fatter than a 3-piece, like a Tech or a open cone. what's left. Got good slickness. And pretty good bit left. Good pasty. Great pasty feel. I like it. I like it a lot. This soap would actually be in my regular rotation. Alright, so got everything cleaned up. I thought the Old Spice vintage is magnificent. Magnificent. I'm looking forward to kind of breaking it down, getting up underneath that layer of oldness where all the stuff's kind of dried up and stuff. If that's the case, I would think that's the case. I'm gonna put on the Old Spice vintage Shulton. Still has a great spice to it. Left my face just a little bit hydrated since it's been older. Yeah, I got that good spice to it. Not all floral and loud like the new stuff. Great shave. Tomorrow I'll probably pull out the Corona, or might use a single edge, but I figure I'll shave with this over the next 4 days and use a DE single edge and then a straight razor and see how it kind of pans out after I use it a few times. Thank y'all for watching. I got a meeting to go to, and look forward to tomorrow's shave where we find out how it does with the boar and what a Cernecco is. Thanks for watching.